Often the hardest part about working from home is those days when nobody's there and it's hard to get motivated. It is past 9:30 now and I am still in my bathrobe. I haven't done a thing. I think it's about time that I get up and get started, or my day is never gonna happen. So it's rainy and dreary out today, which I think that's part of the reason I'm having so much trouble staying motivated or even being motivated. And sometimes I put on a little bit of makeup and it just perks me right up. So let's see if that'll help.
All the others must be wrong, but now we can't decide, and every muscle must be torn. Any other day at this time I would call you up and tell you about the things that we would laugh about. I'm the king of cool and you're an acrobat, without any power to control. Mother Nature's on a roll and we are gone.
I'm definitely feeling more awake, more bright, and ready to get some work done. And just in time, because look at these boxes, and I've got to get them all processed. Guess what's in these glorious boxes? These are garden roses, and they are just going to be beautiful. I can't wait to see when I get these open. You can see all the goodness inside. So when processing, we're going to start by taking this outer cellophane off. You can see it's there really to keep the flour together and shipping. So let's get our elastic bands clipped off, and then let's get this plastic off. And then we've got this cardboard, which is sealed with staples. So I'm just going to pull that off. Oh, I'm going to open up the beauty. So carefully packaged. Oh, look at this. Just gorgeous. When that beauty opens up, it is going to be just mesmerizing. Absolutely mesmerizing. So I'm going to lay them all out. I take the cardboard off very gently. I discard it. I do not need to keep the cardboard. Oh, so beautiful. And I'm moving these gently so that I don't bruise them or damage them. I'm going to turn them at an angle that's comfortable for me to process. And then for the processing itself, let's move these up here a little bit. I'm going to take this stripping tool. I call this the kid tool. It's kind of bright and colorful, comes in lots of colors, and I'm just going to very gently but still firm pull this down. It's going to pull off the sharp pieces on my thorns and the leaves that I don't want. Some of the leaves that are up high, I'm going to just go ahead and pluck those off, because these are going to be used for bouquet work. Oh, it's already starting to open, so pretty. Because they're being used for bouquet work, I don't need leaves on these this week. So once the roses are processed and they are stripped, processing is not completely done yet. At this point, we need to add our Floral Life, our quick dip. So we're going to pour that into a cup. I either use a mason jar or I'll use this little cup here. It's a little dessert cup that is made into the studio. So I'm just going to pour about a half an inch, maybe a little bit more, into my cup. So I have enough to just dip the stems into the solution. So they are completely processed. They're looking good. They're looking nice and healthy. I'm going to go ahead and give them a very quick chop. And then instantly after I give them that nice, quick, clean chop, I'm going to put them right into the quick dip solution. I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I'm going to put it right into my hot water with flower food. And there we have it. I'm going to move on to the next one. Here's a little trick I do when I need to remember the name of a flower, especially if it's a new variety. So I've never ordered Princess Aikido, this beloved garden rose, before. I love it. I want to make sure I remember the name. So I'll either peel off the sticker or I'll cut it away and tape it onto the bucket so that every time I look at that bucket, I remember the name is Princess Aikido. Another perk from working from home that I really love is being able to pick Camden up from band practice. And look who's coming with me, Jackson. He has been my buddy. And guys, I love having a dog. It's so fun. We're here, Camden. Jackson is excited. And what is getting in the back of my car? What is that, Cam? Huh? It's huge. So Camden, tell me why you're in the back seat.
There's a dog.
There's a dog in the front seat. And Cam, you're getting ready for a concert, right?
Tomorrow.
Or a marching band?
Parade.
A parade's gonna be fun. So it's right about now when you really regret not getting motivated earlier in the day, because I've got lots of roses to process and I've got lots of work to do. It is 4 o'clock, 4:12 actually, and I still have to make dinner and get Camden to soccer practice. So I might be processing into the wee hours of the morning at this rate. So, dinner is ready, but before I get credit for being a super mom, let me show you my background. It's all about sports in my kitchen today, and homework. And I have one more secret to tell you. I totally did not finish dinner before Camden had to leave for soccer practice. Kenny ran him to practice. I'm going to pick him up later after I process flowers. So, no kudos for being super mom because it did not happen today. So I still have to leave and pick Camden up from soccer practice, but I had a few more minutes. I figured I'd get back to processing, and I want to show you the daggers, the killer spikes on these garden roses. They are just violently sharp. So I'm being very careful in processing these. Can you see that? They're everywhere, and they are so sharp. They're like shark's teeth sharp. It's probably the sharpest and the most of these thorns I've seen on this particular variety of garden roses. They are intense. They might be painful, but they sure are beautiful. I've got Constance and Juliet. So pretty. I made it to soccer in time, and I've got Camden. It's all about Camden today. He's shaking off his cleats. You ready to go home?
Yep.
So I've got a busy kid, and I'm so proud of him. He does a lot, and he does it really, really well. He's also telling me that I am actually filming wrong because I'm looking at myself, which is right here, but I should be looking over here, which is where the camera is. So I'll be doing better in the future because Camden is teaching me how to be better at filming. And I really wish I had my apparatus, my smooth cute thing right now, because I'm kind of jumpy. I hope no one's getting morning sickness. Not morning sickness. Oh gosh, not morning sickness. I hope no one's getting motion sickness.
You're looking at yourself again.
I'm looking at myself again. I'm going to look at you. Hi, handsome. All right, good night. I think that is a totally full day. At this point, I'm going to say good night, everyone. I'm going to go home and go to bed. Good night, Cam.